My beloved child, I am your Father in heaven, and I need to speak with you urgently right now because someone very close to you is planning to harm you. Yes, I am speaking about a man in your circle, a man you trusted, a man you once called a friend, a man who stood beside you in the past. But something has changed, and you need to hear what I am about to tell you because your safety depends on it. This man was hurt by something you did. Perhaps you know what it was. Perhaps you do not even remember it. Perhaps it seemed small to you, something that should have been forgiven and forgotten by now. But in his heart, that hurt has grown into something dangerous. He has been feeding it with his thoughts every single day. He replays the moment over and over in his mind. He talks about it to himself. He has turned it into a story where you are the villain and he is the victim. And now that story has consumed him so completely that he can no longer see the truth. I am telling you this not to frighten you, but to prepare you. I see what you cannot see. I hear the conversations he has about you when you are not there. I know the messages he writes and then deletes before sending. I know the plans he is making in secret. I know the bitterness that rises in his chest every time your name is mentioned. I know the coldness in his eyes when he looks at you and pretends everything is fine. You have felt something is wrong, have you not? You have sensed a shift in his energy. You have noticed the way his smile does not reach his eyes anymore. You have felt a strange distance even when he is standing right in front of you. You have wondered why his words sound kind but feel empty. You have questioned whether you are imagining things or whether something real has changed between you. Let me tell you clearly, you are not imagining it. Your spirit is picking up on the truth that your mind has not yet fully accepted. That uncomfortable feeling in your chest when you are around him, that is me speaking to you. That hesitation you feel before sharing something personal with him, that is my protection working in you. That sudden urge to keep your distance, that is my wisdom guiding you away from danger. This man has decided to take revenge. He believes that what you did to him must be paid back. He believes that hurting you will somehow heal his own pain. He believes that seeing you suffer will bring him satisfaction. He is wrong about all of these things, but he does not know it yet. His heart has been darkened by pride and anger, and he cannot see clearly anymore. I want you to understand something very important about revenge. Revenge is never about justice, it is about control. When someone feels hurt and powerless, they often seek revenge as a way to regain power. They think that by hurting the person who hurt them, they will feel strong again. But revenge does not give strength. It only creates more weakness. It does not heal wounds. It only opens new ones. This man who is planning against you is not your enemy because he is evil. He is your enemy because he is wounded. Deep inside his heart is a little boy who never learned how to process pain in a healthy way. When he was young, perhaps he was taught that showing vulnerability was weakness. Perhaps he learned that the only way to respond to hurt was to hurt back. Perhaps no one ever showed him what real forgiveness looks like. Now, as an adult, when pain comes into his life, he does not know what to do with it except turn it into anger. And anger, when it is not released, turns into bitterness. And bitterness, when it is not healed, turns into revenge. This is the cycle he is trapped in right now, and unless he turns to me, he will remain trapped in it. But you, my child, do not need to be trapped with him. You can break free from this cycle even while he remains in it. That is what I am teaching you today. I am teaching you how to respond to his revenge without becoming like him. I am teaching you how to protect yourself without losing your own heart in the process. Here is what you must do. First, you must create distance. I am not asking you to hate him. I am not asking you to confront him. I am not asking you to expose him or embarrass him. I am simply asking you to step back. Stop spending time alone with him. Stop sharing your personal life with him. Stop trusting him with your secrets, your dreams, your vulnerabilities, your plans. When he speaks to you, be polite but brief. When he asks about your life, share only surface information. When he invites you to spend time together, find a gentle way to decline. You do not need to explain yourself. You do not need to justify your boundaries. You simply need to enforce them quietly and consistently. Some people will think you are being cold or distant. They will not understand why you have changed toward him. They may even take his side and think you are the one with the problem. Let them think what they want. You are not responsible for what others believe about you. You are only responsible for protecting the peace that I have given you. Do not try to fix this relationship right now. Do not try to have a big conversation where you clear the air and make everything right again. The time for that may come later, but it is not now. Right now his heart is too hardened, his mind is too clouded, his emotions are too raw. Anything you say will be twisted in his mind to fit the story he has created about you. Your words will not reach him because he is not ready to hear them. This is difficult for you to accept because you have a good heart. You want to believe that if you could just explain yourself, if you could just apologize one more time, if you could just show him that you never meant to hurt him, then everything would be okay. But I am telling you as your Father who sees all things, it will not work. Not right now. Not while his heart is in this condition. What he needs is not your explanation. What he needs is my transformation. Only I can soften a hardened heart. Only I can heal deep wounds. Only I can break the chains of bitterness, and I will do these things for him if he turns to me, but I cannot force him. He must choose it himself. Your role in his life right now is not to save him. Your role is to pray for him from a distance and to protect yourself while I work on his heart. You must understand the difference between compassion and codependency. Compassion means you care about his pain and you want him to be healed. Codependency means you sacrifice your own safety and peace trying to fix him. I am calling you to compassion, not codependency. I am calling you to love him enough to pray for him, but wise enough to stay away from him. This is what mature love looks like. It does not mean you abandon people when they are struggling. It means you recognize when someone's struggle has turned them into a danger, and you protect yourself while still hoping for their healing. Now let me teach you something deeper about the nature of revenge, because understanding this will help you not only with this man but with anyone else you encounter in life who carries this poison in their heart. Revenge begins in a moment of pain. Someone is hurt, betrayed, disappointed, or humiliated. In that moment they have a choice. They can bring their pain to me and let me heal it, or they can hold on to the pain and try to heal it themselves. When they choose the second option, the pain begins to change. It begins to harden. It begins to turn into something else. At first, it is just sadness. They feel hurt and they cry about it. They tell themselves they will get over it. They try to move on. But if they do not truly process the emotion, if they do not release it to me, it does not go away. It just goes deeper. It settles into their heart like a stone. Then the sadness turns into anger. They stop crying and start fuming. They replay the situation in their mind, but now instead of feeling hurt, they feel furious. They start to blame. They start to imagine what they wish they had said or done. They fantasize about confronting the person who hurt them. The anger feels powerful, so they hold on to it. It makes them feel less vulnerable, but anger is exhausting to maintain. No one can stay angry all the time. So eventually, the anger turns into something colder. It turns into bitterness. Bitterness is anger that has been left to sit for too long. It is anger that has fermented and become toxic. A bitter person does not rage anymore. They just carry a quiet resentment everywhere they go. Everything they see is filtered through that bitterness. Every interaction is colored by it. And finally, if bitterness is not healed, it turns into revenge. Revenge is bitterness that has found a plan. It is bitterness that has decided to take action. The person who reaches this stage has spent so much time thinking about their hurt that they have convinced themselves that the only way to feel better is to hurt back. They believe they are seeking justice, but they are really seeking satisfaction. They want to see the other person suffer the way they have suffered. This is where your friend is right now. He is at the revenge stage. He has traveled the whole journey from pain to sadness to anger to bitterness to revenge, and now he is ready to act. But here is what he does not understand. Even if he succeeds in hurting you, even if his plan works perfectly and you experience the pain he wants you to experience, he will not feel better. He will feel worse because revenge does not heal. It creates a new wound in the person who carries it out. When you hurt someone intentionally, something inside you dies. Your conscience screams at you even if you try to ignore it. You lose respect for yourself even if you gain the admiration of others who are as wounded as you are. You think revenge will give you closure, but it only gives you regret. I have seen this pattern thousands of times. Someone seeks revenge, achieves it, and then sits alone with the empty feeling that follows. They realize that hurting another person did not make their own pain go away. They realize they have become exactly what they hated. They realize they have given away their integrity for a moment of satisfaction that did not even satisfy. And then they are left with two choices. They can admit they were wrong, repent, and come to me for real healing. Or they can justify what they did, blame the other person even more, and seek another target for their anger. Many people choose the second option. They become addicted to revenge. They become people who are always angry at someone, always blaming someone, always seeking to make someone pay for their unhappiness. Your friend is standing at a crossroads right now, though he does not know it. He can choose to release his anger to me and find true healing, or he can choose to follow through with his revenge and become enslaved to bitterness for the rest of his life. I am working on his heart even now, trying to reach him, trying to show him there is a better way. But he has free will, and I cannot force him to choose correctly. What I can do is protect you while he makes his choice. That is why I am warning you today. That is why I am asking you to create distance. That is why I am telling you to guard your heart and your life from him right now. You are not giving up on him by protecting yourself. You are simply being wise while I work on his situation. I want you to know something else. Many of the people who have hurt you in your life were also carrying revenge in their hearts. They were wounded people who never learned how to heal properly, and so they passed their pain on to you. This is how generational cycles of hurt continue. One wounded person wounds another, who wounds another, who wounds another. But I am calling you to break that cycle. I am calling you to be different. When this man hurts you, and he may succeed in hurting you before this is over, I am asking you not to seek revenge in return. I am asking you to give your pain to me instead of passing it on to someone else. I am asking you to forgive him even if he never apologizes. I am asking you to bless him even though he is planning to curse you. This is not weakness. This is the highest form of strength. Anyone can hit back. Anyone can return evil for evil. It takes no special character to hurt someone who has hurt you. But it takes incredible strength to absorb pain without passing it on. It takes divine power to bless your enemies. And that divine power is available to you because my spirit lives inside you. When you forgive someone who has hurt you, you are not letting them off the hook. You are taking yourself off the hook. You are refusing to let their actions control your emotions, your peace, your future. Forgiveness is not about them. It is about you. It is about your freedom. Let me tell you what happens when you refuse to forgive. You become chained to the person who hurt you. Every time you think about what they did, your heart rate increases, your blood pressure rises, your stress hormones flood your system, your mood darkens. You give them power over you even when they are nowhere near you. They may have hurt you once in the past, but your unforgiveness allows them to keep hurting you every single day in the present. But when you forgive, you cut that chain. You say what you did was wrong, but I am not going to let it control my life anymore. I am releasing you to God's justice, and I am releasing myself to God's peace. When you do this, you take back your power, you take back your joy, you take back your future. I know this is hard. I know every part of you wants to see this man face consequences for what he is planning. I know you want him to be exposed, embarrassed, punished. Those feelings are human, and I do not condemn you for having them. But I am asking you to give those feelings to me instead of acting on them. Vengeance belongs to me. I will repay. You do not need to defend yourself. You do not need to expose him. You do not need to warn everyone about him. You do not need to destroy his reputation the way he wants to destroy yours. Leave all of that to me. I see everything he is doing. I know every conversation he has had about you. I know every lie he has told. I know every plan he has made, and I will deal with it in my time and in my way. My justice is better than your revenge. My timing is more perfect than yours. My methods are more effective than anything you could devise. Trust me to handle this situation while you focus on protecting your peace and continuing to walk in love. Let me also tell you what I am doing behind the scenes that you cannot see. I am already working on this situation in ways you do not know about. I am arranging circumstances. I am speaking to hearts. I am exposing lies. I am blocking certain doors and opening others. I am protecting you from things you do not even know are threats. I am preparing blessings for you that will arrive at exactly the right time. While this man is plotting your downfall, I am plotting your elevation. While he is planning to hurt you, I am planning to heal you. While he is trying to destroy your reputation, I am building your character. While he is working in secret against you, I am working in secret for you. And my power is infinitely greater than his. There is something else you need to know. This situation is not just about this one man. It is training for your future. I am teaching you how to navigate relationships with wisdom. I am teaching you how to recognize when someone's heart has turned against you. I am teaching you how to protect yourself without losing your kindness. I am teaching you how to forgive without being foolish. These are crucial skills that you will need many times in your life. Not everyone who smiles at you loves you. Not everyone who speaks kindly about you wishes you well. Not everyone who acts friendly is truly your friend. Learning to discern between genuine relationships and false ones is essential for your safety and your success. I am also teaching you about the nature of pain and how it can transform people. The man who is planning against you right now was not always this way. There was a time when his heart was softer. There was a time when he would have defended you instead of attacking you, but pain changed him. Hurt hardened him, and now he is someone different than he used to be. This can happen to anyone who does not bring their pain to me for healing. It can happen to you if you are not careful. That is why I am emphasizing forgiveness so strongly. Every time you forgive, you prevent bitterness from taking root in your own heart. Every time you release someone to my justice instead of seeking your own revenge, you keep your heart soft and open. You have been hurt many times in your life. I have seen every wound. I have counted every tear. I have held you through every heartbreak. And I am so proud of you for not becoming bitter, despite all you have been through. You have maintained a gentle spirit even when others have been cruel to you. You have kept your heart open even when it would have been easier to close it. Do not lose that gentle spirit now. Do not let this man's revenge turn you into someone you are not. Do not let his darkness dim your light. Do not let his bitterness poison your sweetness. Stay who you are. Stay kind. Stay loving. Stay forgiving. Stay trusting in me. I am removing some people from your life right now. You have noticed it already. Some friendships are fading. Some connections are ending. Some doors are closing. This is not punishment. This is protection. I am making room for new relationships that are healthier, safer, and more aligned with your destiny. The season you are entering is going to require different people around you. The old circle cannot come with you into the new chapter. Some of them are not ready. Some of them do not belong there. Some of them would sabotage what I am building. So I am lovingly removing them now, even though it hurts. Because what is coming for you is too precious to be ruined by the wrong people. Trust my process. Trust my timing. Trust my selections. I know who belongs in your life and who does not. I know who will support your dreams and who will secretly hope you fail. I know who will celebrate your victories and who will be jealous of them. I know who will be there in your hardest moments and who will abandon you when things get difficult. And I am arranging your relationships accordingly. Soon you will meet people who will feel like home to your spirit. People who will understand you without long explanations. People who will value you for who you really are, not for what you can do for them. People who will walk with you through storms and stay with you in seasons of peace. But I cannot bring these new people into your life while you are still clinging to the old ones who are toxic. You must let go. You must release. You must trust me enough to walk away from what is familiar and step into what is unknown but infinitely better. I know you are tired. I know you are lonely sometimes. I know you wonder if it will always be this hard. Let me assure you, it will not. This difficult season is temporary. It is a transition period. It is the space between who you were and who you are becoming. It feels uncomfortable because you are being stretched. You are being refined. You are being prepared for something greater. Every person I use mightily goes through periods like this. Periods where they feel isolated. Periods where relationships fall apart. Periods where they question everything. These are not signs that you are on the wrong path. These are signs that you are on the right path and the enemy is trying to discourage you from continuing. The devil knows what I have planned for your future, and he is terrified of it. That is why he is stirring up this man against you. That is why he is trying to surround you with negativity. That is why he is attempting to make you feel alone and forgotten. He wants you to give up before you reach your breakthrough. But you are not going to give up. You are going to keep moving forward. You are going to keep trusting me. You are going to keep believing that I am working everything out for your good, and you are going to emerge from this season stronger, wiser, and more anointed than ever before. Right now, stay alert, stay prayerful, stay in my presence. When you feel afraid, come to me. When you feel angry, give it to me. When you feel tempted to retaliate, remember my words. I will fight for you. I will defend you. I will vindicate you. You just stay close to me and keep your heart pure. This man's plans will not prosper. I will make sure of that. Either I will change his heart, and he will abandon his revenge, or I will block his efforts and his plans will crumble before they can touch you. Either way, you will be protected. You will be safe. You will be blessed. And one day, you will look back on this moment and realize it was a turning point. You will see how I used even this painful situation to grow you, to strengthen you, to prepare you. You will understand why certain people had to leave. You will appreciate the lessons you learned. You will be grateful for my protection. My beloved child, I am with you. I am for you. I am surrounding you. I am going before you and behind you. I am above you and beneath you. I am on your right and on your left. You are completely encompassed by my presence and my love. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Every tongue that rises against you in judgment you will condemn. This is your heritage as my child. This is my promise to you. Stand on it, believe it, live it. You are going to be okay, more than okay. You are going to thrive. You are going to flourish. You are going to rise above every attack and every scheme. You are going to walk in victory because I am your God and I never fail. Rest in me tonight. Release your worries. Trust my protection. Know that I am handling everything even while you sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are mine, and nothing, and no one can ever change that. I am your Father, your protector, your defender, your champion, and I will never ever let you fall. Amen.